Hey, how's it going? Well, I'm coming to you from my lovely scenic garage once again, and I'm going to be reviewing the Alec Bradley Classic Series, Nicaragua. I have three of these in the Classic Series, and I just picked one at random to start with. I don't know anything about these whatsoever. Never even heard of them before. It's got a very nice looking natural wrapper, a nice brown color, little barnyard, a little bit of coffee. Nice deep sweet note on the foot. Lovely smelling tobacco. That smells very nice. Just a nice rich sweetness. Wow, the cold draw has a very pronounced flavor of cherry. That's remarkable. Did not expect that. Of course, it has a tobacco kind of flavor, but it has like a cherry note. Very noticeable to me. It's interesting. Well, there is a spice to it. There is a little bit of a bitterness to it. It's got a long finish. Um, nice, nice tobacco. It's got a premium tobacco flavor primarily, with spice to it. A little bit of nuttiness. A little bit of an oiliness. I forgot to mention the draw is perfect textbook draw. Um, so far, so good. This is promising. In the past year, I have not been smoking a lot of cigars. I've been really watching my budget, and tobacco is one of those things that's on at the top of the list of things that's going to have to get cut if you're watching your budget. For me, anyway. So, haven't been smoking a lot of cigars, and the body on this is, to me, it's feeling pretty strong. I'm gonna say it's at least a medium body so far. Might even be medium to full, but we'll see about that. So the initial spiciness has worn off a bit. I'm not getting quite as much of that. It's starting to go more into the oily realm. It's an earthy, oily kind of thing. There doesn't seem to be anything complicated about it. It's not a bunch of overwhelming flavors put together. It's fairly on the dark side of the flavors. It's got the darker earth notes that you'd probably expect from all that Nicaraguan tobacco, and that spice also. There is a little bit of a sweetness in there. It's pretty nice. It's a nice, well-balanced cigar. So according to JR Cigars, the wrapper type is Nicaragua. Big shocker. The binder is Sumatra. The filler is Nicaragua. The origin is Nicaragua. And the strength is medium to full. The problem I have with that is, are they saying that that's the nicotine strength, or are they saying that that's the body? Because for some reason, even these professional cigar sites confuse those terms, which I find very strange. I'm going to take their word for it and just say strength is what they mean. So the nicotine level is a medium to full. It doesn't mention the body. So the flavor description on JR Cigars is, okay, it says it's a medium to full-bodied profile. Delivers a rich, complex flavors of earth, spice, leather, nuts, coffee, and a long, creamy finish. I could probably go with most of that. I don't taste any leather in this one, but that's a pretty subjective thing. long creamy finish. I don't know about that. It does have a long finish. I wouldn't call it a creamy finish. It's burning really cool. It seems like it's going to take a long time to smoke, which I like. I like a cigar that takes its time. The burn is a little bit weird, but not something to really complain about. I was going to show you that before I touch it up, because it has been doing that. I've been having to keep up with the burn. The ash came off after about a quarter of an inch, half inch. Not a big deal, but something is a little bit strange with the burn. So as far as the flavors go, and the body, it was a pretty good cigar for me to pick after not having a cigar in a long time. However, I am feeling some nicotine off of this, and you know, I am not even into the second third yet. It's got me a little concerned. Even when I smoked cigars a lot, you know, on a daily basis, I still didn't exactly enjoy a lot of nicotine. So I'm going to have to be very careful with this one. Make sure I don't make myself sick. But it's pretty good. I'm liking it. The flavors are not really changing or anything. It's pretty much what it was. The only thing different is that it has less of a spice. But that far in now, it's going pretty good. The nicotine amount, the nicotine level has not been a problem. I was a little concerned with that, but it's no big deal. So, about to take the band off now. See how that goes. So I do feel the nicotine. It's just not a problem like I thought it might be. So that's good. So the flavors have pretty much stayed the same. They've deepened a little bit. They've gotten into more of a deep earth. There is not really any nuttiness to it anymore. I never did detect any leatheriness off of this. The spice and the oil have been pretty consistent throughout. It's really just a premium tobacco. A little spicy, a little earthy, a little oily. Standard cigar flavors. Nothing real spectacular or amazing, but a fine cigar. Totally respectable cigar, for sure. As far as the draw, it's been a really nice draw. It's got the perfect amount of resistance. Well, I am reaching the end of this Nicaragua. I'm going to have maybe another 15 minutes with it, but I'll go ahead and give you my final thoughts now. It's a good cigar. It's got a nice deep earth. It's got a good spice. It's a premium tobacco for sure, you can tell. Would I recommend it? Yeah. I'd recommend it. The only caveat that I would give is watch out if you don't like nicotine. It is a little strong. It's not that bad though. Even though I haven't been smoking a lot of cigars, it still didn't bother me. So, yeah, I would recommend it. It's pretty good. So, that's about all I have to say about the Alec Bradley Classic Series Nicaragua. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.